everybody? Welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report Wrestling Edition. Woo, woo, woo. I'm your motherfucking boy, Big Black.
Your boy, Scheme Dollar.
Scheme Dollar. Yo, before we jump into AEW Dynasty, I think we should talk about some random happenings, like Matt Hardy showing up at a TNA event, or what was it, Mike Santana officially?
Yep, Santana. There was also Sami Callihan returned, but you would only know him if you watched TNA
from back in the day. Yeah.
Well, not really back in the day, but he's been around for quite a while. But he was gone for a while. I believe he was a free agent too. I think he was teased at being signed elsewhere. But yeah, he showed up at what was it, Rebellion? I think was the event they had. But
TNA Rebellion.
Yeah. I know you hate WWE, but did you see their new tag team belts?
No, I didn't. That didn't come up on my feed at all, which is weird because shit like that normally does.
The Raw SmackDown belt, the Raw belts. The Raw belts look like the World Championship that guy Seth Rollins had, and this guy Damian Priest just won it with the briefcase. It's kind of like that classic, that modern classic look that they've been trying to go for. But then the SmackDown Championship is my favorite one because it's basically a nod to the old classic championship belts. And they fucking look incredible. I definitely like the SmackDown ones better than the Raw.
So the
Raw belts.
I can't tell which one I'm looking at right now.
I can't.
Yeah,
that looks like the SmackDown ones.
Okay, so those are the SmackDown ones, and then the more circular ones are the Raw ones.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, got it. I like.
They have like more of an intricate design in the circular one.
Oh shit! Damn, those are fresh. Yeah, I like the SmackDown one a little bit better personally.
Yeah, they look. If you look up the old tag team belts from like right around, I think, Attitude Era or before the Attitude Era, they're almost exactly the same. They look great.
It's kind of interesting how Triple H is kind of reliving his glory days. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I also see my little insider also mentioned something about them having new belts on the way for something else.
Something else like what?
Trying to see. New world title coming soon. So
is that the belt that Cody has?
He is the undisputed.
I can't keep up. They have too many belts.
I think he has the undisputed universal. So the WWE World Championship would be the Seth Rollins one, I believe. Or I mean the one that Damian Priest has now.
Okay. But yeah, when you say it like that, I can understand. I understand exactly. All right. Yeah. I mean, they don't have too many belts. It's just I don't watch that shit, so I don't. This is a little like, how do you have two world titles? Oh, this is the universal. Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, and it's funny because they had the SmackDown and the Raw championships.
Yeah.
They unified them into the Universal.
That's where that
then instead of splitting them up, they created the new WWE champion, like World Championship, that they gave to Seth Rollins.
Gotcha.
So technically, there's 3 championships. 2 of them have just been unified and have not been separated yet.
Okay, so when Cody Rhodes, Universal, that means he's the SmackDown and Raw champ. Technically.
Yes and no.
From history of the belt.
Yeah, but now they're making it like that belt is now
just
for the other show.
Got it.
And yeah, it's a little confusing because the whole brand split and then the belt splits and all that shit.
Yeah, no, it makes sense though. Like following the lineage of the belt and not what the purpose is for it right now. I totally understand that.
Yeah. So basically the WWE Championship, the one that Damian Priest is currently holding, I believe is the equivalent of the WCW belt.
Gotcha.
The one that Cody has is the WWF belt from back in the day.
Yeah.
WWF, WWE.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Good for them. Awesome. Thanks for clarification, brother. Really appreciated that shit because it was a little bit of
I
mundo.
may be wrong, but that's my understanding of
Hey,
that lineage.
your understanding is better than mine, Holmes. So, what was that, Orange?
Word to your mother.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Word to your mother.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
But yeah, I guess jumping into Dynasty.
Dynasty.
Oh,
Um,
snap.
so I
So
didn't
basically, Shame
watch
is carrying this portion because I didn't watch it yet,
as usual.
as usual, because I didn't
Uh,
watch it yet.
but yeah, I didn't watch. I think there was two pre-show matches that I missed. But I did watch the title for title trios match, the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass versus the Bang Bang Gang, where Bullet Club Gold unified the 6-man belts. So now they have all 6 belts.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Um, yeah, decent match. Good way to start off. Well, not to start the show, but like lead into the show.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Then kicking off the actual pay-per-view, we had the AEW Continental Championship. Pac challenging champion Kazuchika Okada. And yeah,
Play
great match.
ball.
It could have been the best match of the night, but some other shit just went bananas. But yeah, this was a solid one all around. Okada picked up the win to keep his belt against Pac.
I'm just curious. You talking about the Danielson Bruv match?
Yeah,
Okay. That's what I
basically.
figured. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Just like on the card, everything. I'm like, that's got to be the match of the night. But anyways,
Yeah, they went off.
fuck yeah.
Um, but yeah, then we had a 6-man match. We had Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe. So all champions. So Copeland is the TNT champion.
Yep. Yep.
Kingston is the New Japan Strong champ, and then Mark Briscoe is the Ring of Honor World champ. They took on the House of Black, and yeah, House of Black ended up getting the win in that one.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, saw another solid match. Your girl Willow Nightingale beat Julia Hart to take over the TBS Championship.
Yeah, she deserves it.
Which totally makes sense because one, I heard that Julia's hurt. She needs most likely needs surgery on her shoulder or some shit.
Damn, that sucks.
And then this is also setting up because they teased Mercedes Moné was the challenger to whoever won or whoever has the belt at the next pay-per-view.
Yep.
So it makes sense that they made it Willow because they have that history with New Japan. So
Yep. When Willow got that belt by default
yep, by
on
default because
injury,
Mercedes got hurt.
it's all good, man. A win is a fucking win. What was that, Kevin?
It's possible.
I know. Thanks. We're not gonna hear the whole thing, but
Yeah, shout out to Willow winning the belt in front of her family. They were
yeah,
in the crowd at
I,
ringside.
I saw that on the internet. I fucked up and was on the internet, and I saw her crying with the belt, and I was like, good for her. I gotta get
Yeah.
off of fucking Instagram.
Next, we had the AEW International Championship. Roderick Strong, he successfully defended his belt against his homie, former homie, Kyle O'Reilly. Another great match. Very like technical and like great wrestling.
Oh, bro, I can't
Um,
wait to see that shit.
but it just didn't stack up to the Bruvs.
Duh.
Um,
No shit, though.
yeah,
Oh
it
man,
was just that incredible.
fucking A.
Then we had the FTW Championship. We had Hook defending against Chris Jericho. What was that? Oh yeah, Adam Cole. He can walk. I forgot about that. I was wondering why you would do that. I was like, oh yeah, he can walk again. Yeah, that he came out at the end to celebrate Roderick Strong's win and was in the wheelchair. And then he just magically stood up and everybody went, oh shit. And yeah, so Adam Cole's coming back.
Nice.
pretty soon after having surgery, from what I seen. I believe it
Yeah, it was surgery.
was not
Yeah,
so long ago.
yeah, because it wasn't
Um,
healing proper, and then he had another surgery, and
yeah, and then he's been off TV because they said travel was hindering his healing.
yeah,
So that's why he's been off TV for a while. But yeah,
good to have him back.
Joe, going back to the FTW Championship, Hook defending against Chris Jericho. And a little surprising, Chris Jericho got the win over Hook.
What garbage?
So Chris Jericho is the new FTW
Well, this is
champion.
fucking crazy. This nigga's like 55 years old, still collecting belts he hasn't had yet.
Um,
Fucking
the
nuts.
fans have turned on Jericho like they did Cody.
Good.
Throughout the match, there was chants of Fozzy sucks.
Nice.
There was chants of go home, Jericho, go home.
Nice.
And then at the end of the match, people were chanting, please retire.
Nothing but garbage.
So yeah, pretty funny.
Oh, snap.
Um
Wait, where was this again? Where was the pay-per-view? Hold on. Where's my phone? Don't even worry about it.
St.
I'll answer it.
Louis.
I was gonna say Minneapolis, but I could be. Some niggas is
I want
ruthless when it comes to
to
wrestling, though.
I want to say it was St. Louis. I don't know if this will show me.
Nah, you're good. I'm gonna look it up. I didn't mean to interrupt the flow.
But yeah, so Jericho is the new FCW champion. So we'll see what they do with Hook and what happens with that FTW belt and Taz, and we'll see.
Yeah,
Then we had the AEW Women's World Championship match. We had Timeless Tony Storm.
St. Louis, Missouri.
It was St. Louis?
Yeah.
I thought so. She was defending her belt against Thunder Rosa. Another great match here. Tony Storm defended her belt successfully against Thunder Rosa. So yeah, we're gonna get that. Uh, Most likely her and Deanna again. Unless Britt Baker comes back, which I thought they might have teased, but
Yeah.
didn't.
Um. Sorry, I'm just racking my brain at who's at the top of the food chain in the women's.
I mean, technically, it might be Mariah May, but she's been undefeated since she's came over, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it'd be Mariah and I could. Yeah, so Mariah and Deanna go at it for Tony Storm's. Tony Storm keeps her belt, but then Britt Baker comes back.
Or Jamie Hayter.
I
Haven't seen her for a
don't
bit.
know. Fuck, I read maybe 2 weeks ago that she's healing well, but she's still not cleared. But they said that she was backstage. Now, I don't think I'm making this up. That she was backstage a couple weeks ago at a couple shows and shit. So she's getting there. But here's the kicker, and here's where I kind of get spoilers and try not to say shit too often. With the loot crate boxes that we get, there's usually hints of shit happening. I think that's why we got that haterade straw, because she's probably coming back sooner rather than later. That's how you remind us diehards, like, oh yeah, Jamie Hayter, that's right. So
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't forget about Jamie Hayter.
no, we don't forget about her, but off TV, out of sight, out of mind type shit. But yeah, yeah. All right, sorry.
All right, next we had the Bruv versus the Dragon. We had Will Ospreay taking on Bryan Danielson. The dream match, so to speak, that people have been wanting to see, and it fucking lived up to the hype, man. These two put on a fucking show, went back and forth, crazy ass spots, sequences, like little fucking back and forth sequences. It was insane. The ending of the match, Ospreay hit a hidden blade, then hit the I believe it's the Tiger Driver 91, but he calls it the Storm Driver 91, I think. But yeah, when he did that to Danielson, Danielson sold an injury. It looked like he might, like the way it looked like he actually got hurt, but he was just selling. One, you could tell because the camera never really cut away from him.
Right.
When the doc came over and was checking on him, like they showed it on camera and shit like
Uh-huh.
that. The
Okay.
ref never threw up the X.
Right.
Um, and yeah, the match continued. Like obviously they kind of worked it in a way where they made it seem like Osprey didn't see the injury. He didn't see them
Ah.
call for the doctor or anything like that. So they did that behind his back, and then he took his like he seen an opening and hit Danielson with another hidden blade to finish him off. And then at the end of the match, like Danielson continued to sell the injury, and then like Osprey started selling like, oh shit, like what happened? Blah 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 blah. So going into the press conference, I guess obviously he's continuing to sell, but Osprey said that he's retiring that move because it injured Brian Danielson. Um, but from the report that I read, it's all part of the storyline.
Yeah.
Danielson wasn't really hurt,
Okay. Okay.
but yeah, it was interesting little not finished, but ending when he said he's going to retire or move when it seemed like everything is pointing to a storyline ending. Like, why would you
Right.
say you're gonna retire? I don't know. It was weird, but fantastic match all around. This is definitely the one to watch out of the entire pay per view if you could only watch one of them.
Word, word. Stamp of approval, baby. Stamp of approval.
Yeah, it's it has to be 5 stars. Like there's no way that's not a 5 star match.
I mean, yo, but fucking Bro Van Danielson and like Kenny Omega, like usually, like when they touch the rings, man, it's usually a 5 star. So
Yeah.
not that we care about that shit, um, but they be putting on bangers, and it's nice that other people acknowledge bangers.
hmm
Yeah,
So then yeah, after that we still had 2 matches to go. We had the ladder match for the AEW Tag Team Championship. We had FTR taking on the Young Bucks. This one was wild, fucking crazy back and forth ladder match as you would expect. Um, yeah, surprisingly at the end, looked like the FTR was going to get the belts, but your boy, Younger Boy, formerly known as Younger Boy Jack Perry, came out of nowhere, the scapegoat, and interfered, helped the Young Bucks win the belts. So it seems like he's possibly teaming up with the Bucks now. Uh, um, yeah, we'll see what happens on Wednesday. I'm interested to see what is
no,
going to
but
happen there.
of course he's gonna team up with them, and we talked about this months ago. Like he's turning heel, obviously, because he changed his look and started going by Jack Perry. But how do you make us forget about Jungle Boy? You take him off TV. Do you make him do some other shit? Do you involve him in, I mean, the whole shit with CM Punk, like, I think this works out for Jungle Boy the best in terms of story, in terms of character development, in terms of going from boy to man, because he fought, got choked out by a grown ass man. Now he came back and he's going to be a bitch about it and join up with the fucking Young Bucks, you know, general population. I think it works best. I think it's going to work out for him because he'll turn on them before the year's up.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
think.
say I don't see him fully aligning with them. I think he's gonna flip it on them and be like a not trying to compare him to, but like a Stone Cold esque character where he's
Yeah,
just like a renegade on his old fucking everything up.
yeah, it's
He's gonna
anti-hero.
fuck. He's gonna fuck with Tony Khan. He's gonna fuck with the Bucks. He's gonna fuck with FTR because they're CM Punk's best friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it. Like he cost FTR the belts first because they're CM Punk's friends. Then he's gonna do something to the Bucks, and
Yep.
he's gonna do something to Tony Khan, and that's how I see it. But
Then MJF's going to come back and put him in his place. Yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice.
yeah, yeah, I can't wait to see how MJF fits into all this too. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. Love wrestling.
But yeah,
Yep.
and then after that ladder match, there was still one match to go.
One more, baby. Let's hit
We had
it.
the AEW World Championship. Swerve Strickland challenging Samoa Joe in another fantastic match. Um, Obviously, after the Bruv banger, and then the ladder match. This was a hard one that was hard to follow, but they did a good job. I would definitely put this third out of those three matches, but still a great one, especially because our boy Swerve Strickland picked up the win, defeated Samoa Joe, and became the first ever African American AEW World
Oh,
Champion.
snap. Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Yep. Fucking yeah, it was awesome. I was really happy to see him pick up the win there.
Fuck yeah, I can't wait for Dynamite.
I was happy that they gave it to him, but I was also surprised that they gave it to him because I was like, it's a lot faster than I was expecting. But I am so happy that they did it.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, I don't know if we said it on here, but we've definitely said it privately. Like, I thought the earliest was going to be summer pay per view, a summertime pay per view, just to let Joe have his reign of terror. But he drops the belt now, so he can go film and do Twisted Metal season 2 and all that shit.
And I also think they're giving Swerve some shine before MJF comes back.
Oh, absolutely. But I even if MJF comes back, Swerve.
Or
There are
I
a
could
few.
also see them setting up Swerve and Darby rivalry again with that history for the world title to get Darby
Yeah,
into the world title picture.
Darby's good, but Swerve and MJF are on a different level when it comes to
Yes, but
AEW talents.
I'm just thinking of AEW pushes, and they pushed the shit out of Darby. So like I could see them using that to work him into a storyline for the belt.
Oh, for sure. They'll push the shit out of Darby, but it's not his house and he's not our scumbag either. So that's what I mean. Like, so I Swerve is at a point in AEW in his career where if MJF came into the picture again, he could hold his weight in terms of his popularity, in terms of the way he controls the crowd and shit like that.
Yeah, crowd
Dar-
popped for
Dar-
him big when he won.
Darby's still not there. Darby's got the fucking loyalty from the diehards, and people see him like, oh shit, this dude's fucking crazy, but he still doesn't have the mic skills. And when
He
Darby,
also he got the Dale Jr. effect. Um, and it's not his dad, but he's getting the
yeah,
Dale Senior from Sting that Dale Jr. he got.
for real. But yeah, I think if MJF is still with AEW, the collision course with Swerve Strickland, that's I can't see anything else bigger in the world of wrestling. Uh, Obviously WrestleMania was fucking huge.
Him and
Um,
Osprey.
yeah, or yeah, MJF, Swerve, and Osprey. Because yeah, actually, yeah, you say Osprey. Osprey can definitely he's up there with those two dudes, in terms
And
of skill and
if he
all
didn't
of it.
just win a second set of trios championships, I would also throw Jay White into that
Oh yeah,
picture.
Switchblade. Yeah, but he's definitely
But he's a little busy right now.
yeah, yeah. Or maybe they work Switchblade in. I don't fucking know, man. All I'm thinking, people who got the belts, it's been a long time coming. Um, Not that the people who lost them sucked at by any means, but you got to give the people what they want, and we got it between Willow and fucking Swerve. Thunder Rosa, fantastic wrestler. I
Well, the
still
Willow
don't.
one I was a little disappointed in because I prefer Julia. That's my girl.
Well, yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah,
But again, give
good
the
win
people
for
what they want.
Willow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah, yeah. It's good shit, man. Good shit all around. I can't wait to watch this. I'm gonna try to watch it. I gotta watch it in between. Like, I gotta watch it in the next like 15 hours, or I'm not gonna watch it.
You're not gonna watch it.
No, I have to, bro. Cause Swerve, man, it's a Swerve, bro. Like, it's history. Granted,
Yeah.
it's only been 5 years, but still, like black champions, if they're Samoan,
Mm.
you know, and that's
Oh,
cool having brown people.
fuck it. Noel, right before we were recording, Noel sent me a meme. Well, it wasn't a meme. It was like a screenshot. Our truth
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Killings he's in WWE. He, he put a picture of Swerve with the AEW belt, Shout out to my boy Kofi Kingston for winning the WCW championship.
They stay doing Kofi and everybody dirty like that,
No,
nigga.
but just bro, just our truth, dog. Just
Oh,
he's
he's fucking hilarious.
that him coming out thinking he was coming out for the Royal Rumble. He came out during the Women's Rumble. He
Yo,
was
that
all
nigga's stupid.
confused. Like, yo,
Yo,
he is so fucking funny, dude.
I was gonna say
Wait, looking for a tag in the fucking ladder match. Like the
he's
shit he does is gold,
probably the
bro.
funniest wrestler in the game right now.
Yes,
Like
for
I
sure.
see all of his antics, bro. Like I don't
The
miss
shit
his
he
shit.
does is fucking gold. Like when I was watching WrestleMania and they had that ladder match for the belts, and they won the Raw belts, him and Miz.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, when he was waiting for a tag in the ladder match, I fucking lost it, dog. I was crying, laughing. So fucking funny.
I think the first time I saw him was he won the 24/7 championship belt on a fucking private jet. And I was like, what the fuck is going on with this dude? And he was just like overly amped. And this is maybe like 5-6 years ago. And ever since I saw that clip, I was like, all right, I gotta watch what this nigga does because he's funny as shit, bro. Yeah.
Oh, he
I
does so
appreciate it.
much funny shit. Like there's a tag team. There's this bald dude, was Tommaso Ciampa, and then the other guy, fuck, I forgot the other guy's name. But they're a tag team. They're called like DIY or something like that. But R-Truth, he confuses them with Shawn Michaels and Triple H. He thinks they're DX. It's mad funny, does. He's hilarious. I'll scroll like shorts on
It's
YouTube and
funny as
Instagram
shit.
of his all day. It's fucking mad funny.
Yeah, that nigga is hilarious, bro. But yeah, we gave you 5 hours of wrestling in like 30 minutes.
That's it. We skipped all the shows.
All the shows. And they were fucking bangers too. They were fucking bangers, but niggas ain't got that much time. But we appreciate you guys for spending time with us. This is the motherfucking Minority Sports Report, RASSLIN edition. I'm not grabbing the belts. Make sure you follow us all collectively on the interwebs at TMS Report. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you hit the motherfucking bell icon. Leave a comment or two. This game, where can we follow you?
Game 666.
Nothing but garbage. And follow me. I am at the Beatnik. We'll be back next week. Peace.
Comparatively speaking to the Macho Man Randy Savage, you are nothing but garbage, yeah. Nothing but garbage.
We need Steiner math.
Find the clip.